It's Week 13 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Dalton Schultz. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Mounties and the Wizards on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first, is like.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Montreal. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This set it down starts with an option right. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Looking to throw, Stroud. This one taken in by Granson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a first down. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Chubb has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
Pickup of 12 on that play, and it sets up first down. Receiver in motion, headed right. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Wizards and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Got his target, it's Granson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And they'll have first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 41. Stroud completes this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now. From the 48. Completes this one to Granson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
That's taken in by Samuel. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives them the first. Throwing is Stroud. He'll get this to Samuel. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give them a first down. They'll give to Chubb on the option. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We've got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Wizards make it a 9-point advantage. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Wizards make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They'll motion a tight end left. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 2 and out from the gun. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Wizards and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that run.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time, a defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. White, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Butker knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Dobbins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On target to Dobbins. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's 3rd and 1.
Going for the first with Dobbins. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Mounties start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Mounties get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Wizards headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. taken in by Hill, right side. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, here goes White. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Gets this to Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. After the play, we get a timeout on the field. They're looking at an injured man. And yeah, it's Deontay Johnson who's shaken up. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Stroud. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Stroud from the pistol. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 31. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he got this close to midfield before going out. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motioning one of the tight ends. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Braden Mann on the punt. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Wizards out in front. Now from our neighbors to the north, we'll head back to the U.S. in Orlando. Got our EA Sports halftime report with Jonathan Coachman coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We begin in the gateway to the west in St. Louis, Missouri, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run the counter with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now 2 at a throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Here's the option give to White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Godwin, the man in motion left. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, here's Tua. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
14 at the 38-yard line.
Godwin sent in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. Now, hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. The Mounties sending out their punt team. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, White. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Wizards getting all set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense ready to get going again now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He's on the move. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 and out from the gun. Into the hands of Schultz. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on third, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Tagovailoa on first down. Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Miss from 48 on the left hash. Up and good from Joseph. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On play action, here's Stroud. That's taken in by Samuel. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Stroud off the play fake. Completes this one to Granson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion. From the 17. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Rolling. And they take this in for the score. The Wizards make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Mounties start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. 4th and forever coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Stroud escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Wizards make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Wizards stretch their lead to 21.
Monkeys 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense getting all set for this series. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They've got first down from the 31. They send a tight end in motion. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 28-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. After the sack, another pass on second down. That's caught, K.J. Osborne. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
That's good for Montreal. First down.
Motioning the tight end left.
46-yard line.
Tagovailoa on first down. Finds Sanders. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Tua off the play fake. He's got the hook up the board. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Tua now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's Tagovailoa. end zone for the touchdown. The Mounties get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. The slated downs to approach here from the 40. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Stroud now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense making its way back out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Man in motion here. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down. Here's Tua. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Tagovailoa back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Catches made down the right sideline.
Like poop through a diarrhea
Gets him the first on 4th down.
through everyone.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Tagovailoa on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we're going to look at J.J. McCarthy. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Monarchs and the Redwoods on Sunday night primetime.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll send him over to the left. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run. It's Pacheco. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Redwoods. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Redwoods will take a 7-0 lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. This one is caught by Moreau. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Taking off,
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Motion man is Hyatt. To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 49. Dicker's kick is good. And the Monarchs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Redwoods offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here with White. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Conklin goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll find his running back, White. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing. Nix. That's to the left side. Pulled in by Conklin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. We'll drop this underneath to White. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. 2nd and 7. Our run here with Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Motion man is Hyatt. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Monarchs special teams unit onto the field. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Redwoods offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Redwoods.
Conklin goes in motion. On the handoff, it's White running right. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with White. He'll push forward for about a yard. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Taken at the 19. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Monarchs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Monarchs. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Monarchs are on top. It's now 10-7. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Redwoods offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Redwoods. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Redwoods are on top. It's 14-10. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one taken in by Hyatt. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They send him right out of the slot. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. That's Leggett. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Gibbs. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one is caught by Moreau. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Monarchs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We begin in the gateway to the West in St. Louis, Missouri, where you see the final score there. Derek Carr, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Monarchs. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Redwoods are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. It is 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one is complete to Hardman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The tight end, Allen, in motion. On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Throwing, Nix. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be taken down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Redwoods. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Monarchs offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Slot man in motion left. On second down, here's McCarthy. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Slot man in motion right. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll find his running back, White. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Slot receiver headed right. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage, and they'll start with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. To throw is Nix. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Redwoods will go up by 7.
Monarchs 22.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The tight end Moreau is in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Weekend. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here is 1st and goal. Motion man is Hyatt. Now McCarthy. And he's into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown Monarchs.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A 1st down throw for Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Williams. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Punting time for the Redwoods, set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw there, caught, finally get. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Monarchs will go up by 7. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he'll run it. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A throw on the move is caught. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Antlers and the Pioneers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Sacramento team as we enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for this visiting Omaha club, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway on a Monday night. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly, but behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Young to throw it. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. To throw, Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down. When you look at this defense, they're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Stafford now to throw. Has his man, that's James. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. To throw is Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now Stafford. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pioneers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Young. Steps away to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Here's James returning. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now it's Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Antlers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Straight ahead, Shipley. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. There are the numbers for Shipley a week ago. 20 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
It's complete to Lockett. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they go with Shipley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Young to throw it. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They go play action. Young. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Shipley again. Shifts by at the 15. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A run on first down with Shipley. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 10 yards out. And the Pioneers are back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Antlers offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's 3rd and 9.
Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's Stafford. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Walker once more. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ken Walker. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Antlers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Young off the play fake. He'll let this go for Adams. That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. 57 yards. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, they have no reason to believe he won't.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. So nothing doing there, and now it's 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
James has got it. Complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 5. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Completes this one to Pickens. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football. It's something they've worked on since the OTAs and minicamps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Antlers offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards that time.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They're going right back to Walker. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Stafford now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Stafford looks to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Matthew Stafford sack.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. James now to return. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. To throw is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's second down at 7. Now Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Antlers add 6 to their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25. Omaha's offense back out for another series. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Shipley. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Now Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give it to Shipley. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are back now in Sacramento. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Right back to him on first down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Young to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Antlers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Stafford.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 54 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Give to Walker on the read option.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them,
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Brock Bowers from 8 yards out. And the Antlers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Young to throw it. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Here's Young. Being chased out left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Young now. That's complete to Shipley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Young working out of the gun. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like...
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 37.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Delay of game.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 2nd down.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Sacramento, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Omaha, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.